Hello. Today's discussion centers around the postbellum era, focusing on Andrew Carnegie. Highlighting Carnegie's entrepreneurial situation will help demonstrate the economic growth during this time period of rapid development in the industrial sector. In the last decades of the 19th century, the United States underwent a rapid industrial expansion that moved the nation into the front ranks of the world economy. Agriculture also developed quite rapidly during the postbellum era in the late 19th century. But like previously discussed, this discussion will focus on Carnegie and the industrialization of the United States of America during this time period, especially during the years between 1865 and 1900. The spur of industrialization happened due to an increase in manufacturing and communication improvements. The areas encompassing the Middle Atlantic, New England, and the Midwest comprised what was considered the manufacturing belt of America. The increasing construction of the railroad also aided in the capability of transporting these manufactured and cultivated goods. So, in other words, many facets helped rapidly grow the economy through industrialization and agriculture. Andrew Carnegie played a major role in this development throughout his life, especially in his career and entrepreneurship. Andrew Carnegie's family arrived in America in 1848. During this postbellum time of rapid economic growth and industrialization, once in America, Carnegie followed his hard-working habits to find himself traveling upward through various factories and telecommunication jobs to later land a job with the Pennsylvania Railroad. The position at the railroad became very important to Carnegie's career and successful life. He made investments while still working with the railroad, which served to begin his wealth, and that wealth shifted him from a position on the railroad company to founding his own business in the industrialization and manufacturing of steel and iron. Carnegie utilized his knowledge from the railroad and investments to determine America's need for steel and iron, which would prove very profitable and successful for him. While Carnegie depended on his knowledge of the railroad system in deciding to enter the steel and iron manufacturing sector, it proved beneficial because industrialization was on the rise in the building sector as well. Urban infrastructure, including stores, offices, warehouse, factories, and public buildings, required a variety of construction materials. The natural resource sector as well, including agriculture, lumbering, and mining, also demanded construction-related materials, implements, and machinery, and processing manufacturing. So many sectors, due to this industrialization, needed materials such as steel and iron. Even the transportation sector that used these materials in order for vehicles to travel to transport the goods, like the railway system. Other industrialists of the time, such as John D. Rockefeller and J.P. Morgan, would also strive to grow the economy through their own entrepreneurial strategies, where eventually the three amongst themselves worked together to flourish the industrial and financial sectors in the United States of America. All in all, Carnegie and his fellow industrialist comrades helped facilitate the rapid economic growth during the postbellum era. Carnegie himself embodies the ideology and economic growth of the time period through his entrepreneurial skills by centering his attention and business choices in needed construction materials, which helped the agriculture sector thrive by enabling transportation of cultivated goods, the infrastructure sector through the building materials needed to grow commercial and residential buildings, which was needed to market the manufactured and cultivated goods, and in the financial sector of driving prices and stocks up for these items. The postbellum era, especially between the years of 1865 and 1900, saw a rapid increase in sectors such as industrialization and agriculture, which skyrocketed the economy in which was needed post-Civil War era. This time also proved to be a profitable economic period, allowing individuals such as Andrew Carnegie the ability to capitalize and grow the sectors needed for such an economic boom.